Hey everybody, so I'm going to do a haul on the recent E.L.F stuff that I bought. I went to Target maybe last week and I have been trying these out so they do look used. But I spent maybe $15 on what I bought, and I think for the $15 I spent, I really love what I spent it on. I'm going to do it from face to eyes, and let's start. So the first thing that I was really excited to buy was the foundation. I did buy this a little too light for me, but I love it as a concealer. This is in color Buff, and I love it as a concealer. It's super creamy. I don't recommend it for the summertime because it is sort of thick, and it will look cakey on your face, and it will drip off because this is only $6, and it's not like they put any primers in here or anything. This is just straight up foundation for a day to night look, or I wouldn't recommend it for day. I would recommend it for night because it's super thick, creamy. You would have to set it with the powder because of how creamy it is. It is movable, but I don't mind that, and I do love it as a concealer. So for as a concealer, I can see myself using this for the next 6 years. This is amazing, and I am going to get it in the several darker colors than this because this is my lightest color, and I do get super dark in the summertime. I'm pretty sure you guys will notice when I start doing videos. So this is my first E.L.F product. It is $6, and out of 10 I do rate it at an 8 or 9. It's just the fact that it is thick, and you will have to watch the fact that it is buildable and it will look cakey after a while. So next thing that I bought that has been receiving a lot of ravings or hates or holy grails is the E.L.F contouring blush and bronzing powder. It looks like this. It does come with a mirror. These colors are super shimmery. I cannot explain how shimmery they are. This one's the pink one, this one's the brown one. This was for $3, and I kind of don't like it. Maybe it's the fact that I'm still really dark, but it doesn't pick up on my skin. Even for the contour, a contour is supposed to be matte, and this color is super shimmery. So it just makes it look like your blush faded out into a dark brown into your jawline. And that's not really that cute or that sort of fashion forward, I guess I want to say. It's not what's in right now, and it's not exactly what everyone is looking for when it's coming to a contour and a blush. I do love this blush, however, because it does give my cheeks some color and some glow, but not a lot to where it's pigmented. I will use it as a highlight when I want some glowiness to my face or cheekbones, but other than that, I kind of don't recommend it for darker girls. Anyone darker than me should not be buying this because it will not pick up on your skin tone. And again, this was $3. Okay, so the next thing I bought was this E.L.F Golden Bronzer. I haven't seen any reviews on this, but again, I'm going to do a review. This is how it looks, and it's super shimmery. It's golden in a box. That's how I can describe it to you. It's the most shimmeriest bronzer that I've ever tried. It's frosted. It's really frosted and really glowy, but I don't mind it because I like the fact that it's so glowy to where I could just use it as a blush, a highlight, a whole this here, right here. And it will just help you look more glowy, more awake, more shine, and it will actually help your skin color accentuate. It will help your skin accentuate. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Even for lighter girls, I have used this on my mom, which she is fair to sort of medium, and it has really helped her. In the wintertime, I actually use this on her, and I used a little bit of it right here in the highlight, and it still looks really nice. And I do recommend it. This was only $3, and I still recommend it to any beginners or anybody just trying to do makeup in general. It's really nice for that. The next thing I bought was this Complexion Perfection, and I use this a lot. I've already hit pan on it. Or maybe it's because I dropped it. No one knows. I did drop it and it did crack a little bit, but other than that, I do really like it. I don't really get oily, but I use the yellow and pink to sort of brighten up my dark circles, because I do really have really big ones, because I really don't get my 8 hours of sleep. Come on, focus. Okay. This is $3, but I do recommend it for oily skin. I have seen it soak up the oil and sort of maintain it throughout the day. Even when I'm sweaty, I'll just kind of blot this on right where I need it, and it will still maintain my oil and make sure that I'm not super, super, super matte, but still look really nice. It does have, it's not translucent, so it will put a color to your face. So if you're already white or lighter, it will not show anything on your face. But if it's like my skin tone or anyone darker, you'll just see white around here. So just take it easy with this. Out of 10, I do recommend it maybe a 6, 7. It's not a holy grail, but it's still sort of nice to have, just to make sure that you're not oily or sweaty throughout the day. And that one's really nice. I don't think I gave this a rating. I think it was 8 to 9. These, I gave it an 8 to 9 too. Okay. The next thing that I bought is for brows. I don't think I have it on today. No, I don't have it on today. This is the eyebrow compact. It's a wax and a powder, and this was only $3, and it's the E.L.F eyebrow kit. I do not recommend this for lighter skin tones because the wax is very, very, very dark. It's darker than what I have on now, and the powder is actually very, very light, so it's kind of a weird duo. But it still kind of works out. If it's for darker skin tones, then it'll work out perfectly. It's for lighter, you'll kind of look like Medusa with the dark brows, but yet still really shiny brows, because this is just a wax. This wax darkens up your eyebrow hairs and still, I want to say leave it waxy. It's not really a waxy, it's more like an oil. So it's an oil to darken up your brow hairs, and you set it with the brown. So oil, brown. I can swatch it for you, but see, this is the oil and this is the powder. And you will have to set this with something else darker than the powder, because it will still look very oily throughout the day. But for $3, I think this is a complete hit. I don't think there should be anyone else recommending things if they haven't tried this, because for beginners, I think this is what you should use to find out if you even like having your brows so dark. If you don't like it so dark, then stop here. Don't get anywhere darker or lighter, because it won't help you at all. This will help you find out if you like your brows so dark or light. I even like to use the powder as a eyeshadow, because it's just exactly like a sable color, just a really nice brown, and it's a really nice translucent color. Okay, now to eyes. I haven't bought a lot of things in eyes because basically with everything E.L.F, I have had misses with E.L.F eye stuff. I do have palettes that I have that I do like, but I'm only looking for single stuff right now. So these are the E.L.F cream eyeshadows. This one is in bronze, and I don't know what this one is in. Oh wait, this one is in dawn. So bronzed and dawn. Oops. And they do come in sort of big tubs. I mean, this thing just takes up my whole palm. Ugh. My knees hurt. Okay. I'm not naked. I have a maxi dress on. Let's start with the color I like most. This one is amazing. I put this in my Beauty to Go bag, and I put my finger in it, put it on my lid, and I have a perfect eye throughout the next 6 hours. It does wear off, but it still is a really nice color. Here it is. I know it looks a little dramatic right now, but once you put it on your hand, it looks really nice. And then when you blend it out, it sort of just leaves this nice bronze look. And it's just really nice for that. This one I love. For the $1 I spent on it, I love it. I actually found this at a Dollar Tree and not at a Target. So this was an absolute love. I never really thought that these cream shadows would be so pigmented, but they actually are. I would recommend this to anybody. This is an actual 10. I love it. This one, however, the Dawn color, I use for a highlight because as a eyeshadow, it is not that pigmented. I do have this on my lids right now, and I had to actually set it with the powder over because I didn't really like how it looked. It's a gray muted out champagne color. I didn't like how it looked on my lids because it made my lids look kind of, I don't want to say dead, but it didn't bring out any life in my eyes, which is what I need since my eyes are so brown. This is how it looks. I do use it as a highlight, so I would just grab a little bit. I would shade it like this, and I'll grab a little bit and put it right here. So this one is very nice for that. But I kind of don't recommend it a 10. I would recommend it a 5 because it's not really something you need if you don't have it already. But I do like this over the Benefit creamless eyeliners. That's what it's called. For the $20 I spent on it, I love this a lot better than the Benefit ones. They are really watery, really opaque. They don't have a lot of pigment to them. I have it in birthday suit, and I honestly regret it. The only reason why I didn't return it was because I couldn't find the receipt. So, I would like the cream eyeshadows better than anything else. I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. I am on Instagram. I do post pictures like 10 times a day because apparently I don't have a life. But thanks for watching.